Man, I still haven't finished the grammar project, or the 20 AP Physics labs I have, or the AP Bio paper, or the sculpture of Michelangelo I have to do. How could this day get any worse?
Give me your money, you crackhead.
Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Why are you always robbing kids like me after school?
It isn't easy in the area where I come from. I grew up with my only male role model in life being Pee Wee Herman. You grew up with the silver spoon in your mouth, while meanwhile I lived in abject poverty.
You grew up in the Hamptons!
Exposition time is over. If you keep my backstory among us, I'll only be taking your money instead of killing you for it.
Somebody help!
Did somebody call for Grammar Man?
Grammar Man, whose potency in correcting other people's grammar has gained him notoriety. A poll from Time magazine rated him the worst superhero ever, making Aquaman a very happy man. He spends his days arguing with people on the internet, yet got a 200 on the SAT writing section. His grammar is not that good.
Oh, you keep it between you guys. Among is for 3 or more people.
Mr. Grammar Man, can I have an autograph from you after you save me from this thug?
Can I have an autograph, young citizen?
Who are you calling a thug, you educated hype beast? Get off the ground or I'll have to lie you 6 feet underground.
Excuse me, sir, but what is this person to you?
A minority?
You fool. You lie down objects. He's a human. You lay him down.
What was that? You're no better than Aquaman. Who's the evilest of the two? It's probably just you.
You fool. I am the eviler of the two. Use evilest for multiple objects or people.
Damn, Grammar Man, you play the role of villain very good.
You bumbling buffoon. Good is used for objects. Used well for humans such as me.
Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast!
Damn it, you let him get away.
Don't worry, for now I have his phone.
Should I retire now?
Yes, yes, you should.
Damn it, I should have called 911.
And so, Grammar Man ended up stealing from so many inarticulate people that he was able to go to college. He is now a professor who teaches astrophysics with Carl Sagan.
That is bad.
Welcome to my auto lot, everybody. Here we have cars for everyone. We have vans for soccer moms, with Subarus for hipsters, and we even have Corvettes for people with midlife crisis. We have something for everyone. Look, here comes a satisfied customer.
Well, this looks like a car English teacher would drive, but I think I'm interested.
Yes, I can tell this is the car you are interested in. What do you want to know about this automobile?
This is probably the most perfect car in the lot. It's just that you ended your statement with a preposition. You should have said, I can see this is the car in which you are interested.
Well, Mr. I went to Harvard. You should know that you cannot compare comparables, and you cannot say most perfect.
First of all, I went to the University of Phoenix. And second of all, I'm done with all this grammar shit. Let's get back to the car.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How does it drive?
It drives like a car. Do I look like Wikipedia to you?
No, I mean how good does it drive?
Did you come out on your head? Do you not understand that you use well to describe verbs and good to describe objects?
I'm tired of all this grammar. How much does it cost?
Oh, it costs $50 for the first 30 minutes. Tips not included.
I'm talking about the car, you pathetic Polish prostitute.
Oh yes, of course. Well, that offer still stands, but you'll have to pay $2,500 for the automobile.
Yes, I think I'll take it.
Hey, you have to grab a bill! I have to go!
Kasper, we need to talk.
Sure, buddy. What is it?
I'm sorry, Kasper, we just have too many skits involving firearms.
Are you trying to regulate my guns in this video project?
No, we already had you use a gun in Grammar Man.
That wasn't even a gun, that was a spray can.
Same thing.
Look, I don't feel comfortable discussing this in public. I need to discuss this someplace I feel comfortable at, like the National Rifles and Video Association.
Okay, I shall be in charge of this meeting of the National Video and Rifle Association. Tahansin, please present your argument first.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson.
I'm not Hunter S. Thompson, I'm Uncle Sam, but please continue.
I believe the involvement of Kasper's gun is having negative effects on this video project.
Sam, as you can see, this fool doesn't even have a correct grasp of grammar. Effect is the proper form with the use of a noun.
Please ignore him. I do believe that the involvement of a gun in his project will cause the project to fail. Everybody wants to use a gun, and it embraces the Call of Duty culture, and I will not take it any farther.
Tahansin, you used incorrect grammar again. Farther refers to a distance, while further refers to a time or quantity. I hope you realize that there's nothing stopping me from pistol whipping you right now, but I feel forgiving, so please continue.
This whole thing seems biased.
This is not like cafeteria. This is the National Rifle Video Association. The NRVA is different than other associations.
It's different from. You always use different from. For example, this skit is different from other skits. I should have worked for Chopra's group when he gave me the chance.
How many grammar rules do we have so far?
Yes. How many grammar rules have we used so far?
6. That sounds about right.
Wait a minute, we can exploit this for a grammar rule. For numbers that are less than 10, you always write them out. If they're more than 10, you just write how they are numerically.
7 rules. We have 7 rules and this project is due in early December. We are never going to finish this project.
Yep. Amen. I know. He did. For sure. Amen. Amen.
And so, Kasper, that's why I always use Vaseline when I need a really good lubricant.
Sounds interesting. So, did you hear the news?
I don't care about Ebola.
No, Tahansin is very sick. He's probably going to be out for the next 2 weeks, and we're likely not going to be able to finish the rest of our project.
Are you inferring that we're going to fail this project?
You're being illogical. I'm implying that. You use imply for a speaker or a writer.
Okay, you got me there, but what are we going to do about these last couple of skits?
We have to move on.
He's dead, everybody.
There's a limit to your love.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a fine specimen of American female, otherwise known as M'lady. Today I will attempt to interface with her. It will be very dangerous, and I run the risk of getting banned from life. Why, hello there, m'lady. Gee, I just love when the females are educated, as is indicated by the book you are reading, unlike all the loose fiends that roam the hallways of this very school. Please tell me, what is this novel which you are reading?
I'm reading Of Mice and Men. It's such a great book.
How can such an upstanding dame read such drivel?
Well then, what do you consider better than John Steinbeck?
I'm sorry, m'lady. I'm sure you meant to say than instead of then. It's an easy mistake for your kind to make.
Excuse me, this is 2014. Do you realize that gender equality is a thing now?
Well, you obviously can't help it. I mean, with all due respect. I bet you haven't even read 1984.
I've read a lot of books, and 1984 is one of my favorites.
That's poppycock. That book is reserved for only the most euphoric of gentlemen and the classiest of ladies. Don't lie to me that you're euphoric, because you're obviously not. Your grammar is atrocious. You're supposed to say many instead of a lot. It's the proper language for proper people.
What the fudge do you mean by euphoria anyways? As far as I can tell, you're that guy in the back of the class that stares at all the girls. You know, you're like one step away from getting a restraining order against you.
Euphoria is the knowledge that with the power of Carl Sagan and my fedora, I will never lose an argument on the internet.
That's because no one cares about your opinions, you delusional freak.
Am I really delusional? Or is it that my level of class is too much for you to handle? Real gentlemen only wear hats from the 50s, the era of classy men.
Oh, my fedora. I've got a really nice fedora. It's so nice, so tight, so clean. Don't you love my fedora?
Listen, my beautiful swan. Ever since the day I was born, there has never been a person such as you that has made my heart swell so much beneath this shell of intelligence lies a man of emotions. Walking into this room, books were always going to be the standard which I judged others, but you have special bases which I feel I should look beyond such superficial things, and now I recognize true beauty. I, as well as the members of my Call of Duty clan, agrees that you are nothing but perfection. Hopefully, now that you understand, I must now ask. Can I have some brownie points?
Okay, you want my word? Fine. First of all, you need to work on your noun and verb agreement. Agree should agree with the noun, not the prepositional phrase. Second of all, you had a dangling modifier in your stupid sentence. Who was judging others, the books or you? Third of all, basis is plural. You should have used basis like a person who actually knows English. And finally, it's I hope, not hopefully. Hopefully is an adverb. I hope is describing you, the subject, performing the verb hope, which you shouldn't have considering how pathetic you are. Good day to you, freak.
Well, gentlemen, that was my attempt to communicate with a m'lady. Good day.
Since receiving the assignment that will change his life, the grammar project proved to be a very daunting task for Kasper to accomplish. Oh wait, dangling modifier. I meant to say, since receiving the assignment that would change his life, Kasper has found making the grammar project to be a daunting task to accomplish.
We are here today to talk with Kasper about his upcoming grammar project. Look, here comes the aspiring young film director now.
So you're telling me you could get me neither Shia LaBeouf or Jaden Smith?
Well, Kasper, a grammar expert like yourself should know that you can only use neither and nor or either and or, and cannot make any combinations of the words otherwise.
Should we even be doing an interview in the hallway?
You're right, Kasper. Let's go to a more professional environment. So, we're here with Mr. Kasper to discuss things other than the grammar project.
I am well. So, what are we going to talk about first?
Well, recently Bobby Shmurda has been rising in popularity. So we asked, what is your opinion on his mixtape entitled Shmurda She Wrote?
Well, I do believe that everyone should own a copy of that hit EP.
Hey, that's a pronoun error. There is not the way to refer to multiple people. You should have said, everybody must buy his or her own copy.
Who do you think you are?
I am just a voice narrating a scenario in an alternative universe that is comprised of what the viewers will see as a project.
ignoring Thoreau here, let us move on with more questions. Kasper, what is your favorite food to eat?
Well, personally, I enjoy the cocoa. I guess you could say I'm in love with the cocoa.
Baking soda, I got baking soda. Baking soda, I got baking soda.
Yes, that is quite the meal. By the way, I really like your shoes. Are those Jordans?
Why yes, these are the Afghan Air Force 2K Jordans. I got them at Macy's.
The new Afghan Air Force 2K Jordans, designed personally by a top 8-year-old. It only costs $2,999.99. Stop by your local Macy's today.
Well, it's impending whether or not those shoes will get dirty.
That is a word error, my friend. Pending is the word you should have used, as it means awaiting an outcome. Impending means imminent or about to happen.
Holy! Can you shut up?
Maybe this narrator is some sort of deity speaking to us, telling us to change our lives.
I don't care who he is, he's annoying.
Hey guys, I've been resurrected. I'm back from the dead like Jesus.
I've gotten done with most of the script, but I can't seem to find out who plays which part yet.
Dude, you have to get it fixed as soon as possible. We are going to fail this project if we don't have all the required parts.
Well, I'm trying as hard as I can, but you know Iffat. He has 3 of my scripts, yet he has not shown up for any takes with you and me.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to show up yesterday, but I promise.
So, how's it going, Iffat?
What were you two just talking about?
What Tahansin and me talk about is between us.
Oh really? First of all, he should not have said Tahansin and me. What he should have said was Tahansin and I.
Who was he even talking to?
Yo, I heard you talking smack about me. Well, let me tell you something. You might call me incompetent and apathetic, but I'm actually the most proficient and adroit member of our organization, as you can see right now.
Well, I can tell that your true love is a thesaurus.
Firstly, I'm a very skilled director. I don't understand why we need anyone else holding the camera. Secondly, you have only 1 script at most. Meanwhile, I have 5 that are swimming in my head, and I have another 3 that are being done right now. Thirdly...
Okay, first off, you gotta stop with the firstly, secondly, and thirdly crap. It's first of all, second of all, and third of all.
How dare you? I thought you were my friend. There is truly few ways to make me hate someone, but correcting my grammar, that's one of them.
Are few ways. There are few ways.
I wonder when he's gonna bring up his love interest.
Do you understand what I've been going through? I've been chasing this girl for the past 2 months, finally ask her out, you know what I get? Nothing!
Get over it, Iffat. While we were working hard on the skits, all you've been doing is playing video games, watch JonTron, and complain about not being able to date this girl who isn't even real.
Parallelism, you should have said, all you have been doing is playing video games, watching JonTron, and whining about not being able to date a girl that's not even real.
Okay, you know what? We're not making any more skits. This group is over. Good. Bye.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine!
Fine!
Are you inferring that we're going to fail this project?
No, I'm in.
Well,
So Kasper, did you know? Had a great one. Are you okay? And Kasper, that's why I only use Vaseline when I need a really good lubricant.
So, did you hear the news?
That is the first time I've had a phone call with Jacob, actually. He usually texts me.
Okay, I promised Mr. Biondi would have some new revolutionary camera angles. Look at this beautiful...
No, check the files. That's what it is. Check the files.
Sexy landscape.
Exactly.
Who's Pee Wee Herman?
Like, so he was basically like this guy who did like the children's show. It's ridiculous.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it.
It could be the question on Final Jeopardy tonight. You grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. Meanwhile, I lived in abject poverty. It isn't easy in the area where I... Oh no, I can't. That sounds terrible. It isn't easy in the area where I come from. I grew up with...
Action.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You keep it between you guys. Among is for 3 or more people, bucko.
Say that, Jacob! Jacob told me to say that among.
The both of you guys. God damn it.
Iffat just ruined it.
Show confidence. You're a freaking... You wrote yourself in as a superhero. Treat yourself like a superhero.
You're the Jesus of the grammar universe.
You can smite people for bad grammar.
Hands in our pockets.
Start it.
No, I'm a villain now, I'm allowed to.
Just start it, I don't give a shit.
Okay, I shall be in charge in this... Alright, sorry.
Just go. Sorry.
Alright, just keep going.
Go.
6.
No, you're gonna...
You're at a meeting, not just 2 people talking.
Here's what it looks like from...
Connection you spoke to me.
We are here today to discuss Kasper's upcoming film project. Wait, hold on. The aspiring young star now.
So you're telling me you can neither get me Shia LaBeouf or Jaden Smith?
You should listen a little bit. I just addressed you.
Greater than.
Louder.
Greater than.
Jacob!
We're recording. We're rolling.
Dude, you have to get it fixed as soon as possible. We're gonna fail if we don't get all the required parts done.
Got it. We're recording. Wait till that noise stops, obviously. Alright, guys. We're recording. Go.
How dare you? I thought you were my friend. There are truly few ways... What?
I'm not supposed to be in this skit.
Just say fine.
I don't want to.
Parallelism, what you should have said is,
I'm recording.
Okay, you gotta tell people this.
Say what you need.
Sir.
Well, excuse me, this is 2012. Oh. 2012, I keep saying 2012 and not 2014.
And you know, Kasper, that's just why Nelson Mandela had to die.
What the fudge do you mean by euphoria anyways? As far as I can tell, you're that class that stares at the girls in the class. You're like one step away from getting a restraining order, you know. Oh, that sounded weird.
I'm sorry, m'lady.
And that's just why I think Congress should pass a law allowing public circumcision.
Don't lie to me that you're euphoric either, because you're obviously not.
First, you need to work on your noun and verb agreement. Agree should agree with the noun, not the... That was bad.
Agree should agree.
I'm sorry.
Back up.
First, you need to work on... Wait, third of all...
And you know, Kasper, that's why you should never try to find out what cocaine smells like.
Third of all, basis is plural. You should have used basis like a person... Oh, that sounds really blocky.
We are recording. Whenever you're ready. Just, if you're ready, let's start saying your words.
Okay.
Are you ready? Talk.
Listen, my beautiful swan. I can only remember that first.
1.
Well, you obviously can't help. Got it. I gotta stop. All right.
And I just think that's why my father abandoned me as a child.
Makes sense.
What?
We're going.
Oh! And finally, it's I hope. And finally, fine, I can't do it. Describes you, the subject. And finally, it's I hope. Stop! I can see your face!